The 153IR, again, it works with the spread spectrum IR light. It radiates IR light out this way. When it sees a reflection come back to it, it activates. There's two outputs on it, normally open, normally closed. Normally closed is the light that's on all the time. When it sees that reflection of light come back, the normally closed turns off, normally open turns on, which would typically turn the green lamp off and turn the red lamp on. You have two options for wiring these 153IRs. You can connect it to tubular track with the configuration it comes in out of the package, or you can remove this section. There's two small Phillips head screws on the bottom that allows you to remove it. Comes off in one simple piece, and then you can use it with any other track system out there. Fast Track, Gargraves, Ross, etc. On the back, there's a small hatch that you can open. There's a switch inside. That switch is track power or auxiliary power. If you're using the tubular track adapter that comes with the device, you want to be in the track power position. If you remove this, you move it to the auxiliary position, and power and ground goes in on this 2-pin connector. The 4-pin connector over here is AC hot, AC ground, normally open, and normally closed. One thing that's interesting about the 153IR is that it's backwards from the 153E and 153C, in that it's controlling the AC hot side on normally open and normally closed, and it's putting AC ground through the common. So our wiring, gray wire, has always been our hot wire in this demonstration, and green and red have been the grounds for those two colored lamps. We're going to change that up a bit with the 153IR. So we're going to put the gray wire into our ACC ground or accessory ground terminal. We're going to put the red wire into our normally open position. We're going to put the green wire into our normally closed position, providing I can pick it up. Make sure our switch is in the track power position. We're going to use our transformer leads. Connect the red terminal to the center rail, and connect the white terminal to ground. Good connection there. We apply power, and our green light comes on. Now, I have tried to activate this with my hand without much success, so we're going to use something more solid, such as the instruction manual for the 153IR. Just have it folded up, and we're going to place it down here. Not working? That's great. There are two adjustment screws, high and low sensitivity, and a timer delay. You want to make sure that you turn both of those down to the lowest setting. So we want low sensitivity, high sensitivity when we start out, not low sensitivity. That's part of our problem. We want high sensitivity, and we're going to put our instruction manual down in front of it. Green light turns off, red light turns on. Once that reflected IR light goes away, lamp should go from red to green. If we want to increase the time on this, meaning train goes by, this is only one single point, so if we're trying to cover a long distance, we need a delay. Well, there's a delay built into the 153IR right underneath this hatch. Be careful though, because that timer's pretty sensitive. Only go very small increments at a time. So we'll just made a small adjustment, and you can see the reflection is gone. How long it takes for that to come back. I'm going to go ahead and turn it up quite a bit so you can see just how long it takes. That's about halfway there. And it does take some time to switch back the longer that you leave that timer on for. That's something that you're going to have to adjust based on your specific railroad needs. Just continue to run the train around watch the signal, make the adjustments as necessary. Now if you do choose to use the auxiliary power, take a second and wire that up for you as well. We'll disconnect the leads from our tubular track connection, and we'll put 2 leads into our auxiliary power connection. These connections are labeled A and U. U is for the black or the ground wire, and A is for the AC hot wire. And we're simply going to connect them with our gator clips. The black terminal to the black wire, the red terminal to the red wire. Want to make sure that we throw our selector switch to auxiliary power, and operation should be the same. Now with that timer setting, it will stay red longer, take longer to get back to green. The 153IR can be used for animated gate men, really any animated accessory that you want to have activate when the train is present. So the dual action accessories such as block signals are best operated with 153C, 153E, and 153IRs. Again, these are really your preference on what you want to use for your particular railroad, but those are the 3 devices available for you to choose from. They work great for 2-action accessories. The 153IR, the C and the E also work well for gate men, works well for burning switch towers, animated switch towers, crossing shanties, flagmen, etc., etc. There's anything that you want to have activate when the train is present, 153 family of devices is choice for you.